Can you hear me? Wait, can you hear me now? Now can? Okay. Um, I think Crazy Gun actually, because Royal Academy are without Softy, who is banned, and now you have Cyborg, who I think hasn't played much with his teammates a lot in the last season. So I think the chemistry might not be there. And yeah, Softy's yeah, that's true. We'll see though. But Softies will be a big miss for Royal Academy. Yeah. Oh wow. The season. Oh. been lagging quite a bit in this past few minutes. Yeah. Sai is lagging every 30 seconds. It's not good for him. Oh, good bro. Yeah. Oh, snapshot. Yeah. Oh,
I just realized I was muted all these while. Oh my god, I just unmuted myself, so
oh.
right, okay.
Just me talking on the
Sound.
stream.
Okay, let me just enable the hex sound just in case. Well, okay, so you just had commentary free first half with the exception of Josh's voice turning out every now and then, but Yeah, here we go. As I was saying, a very unnecessary goal. First two goals from both Royal Academy and Crazy Gang, with Nampaitu just scoring one of the weirdest own goals you've seen all season, almost comparable to that of Liam's. And you see Crazy Gang starting to retreat after their first, they conceded the first goal and essentially 2v1 getting the better of Diosa. So 2-1 the end of the first half. We're gonna move to the second half then. Just gonna wait a little for Rata. Quite a bit of delay now, waiting for players to get back. Probably just discussing in their own servers. Do any tactics that they want to change. But one thing's for sure, if for Crazy Gang, they have to be a lot more proactive in trying to win back possession instead of just Diosa is not moving. Alright, he's moving now. That was a dangerous back X, and Panda is now not moving as well. Right, he's moving. There's gonna call for P, captain. He sees his teammates not moving, he's probably gonna get them to those scary miscommunication there. Just feel like they're not in gear just yet. Cyborg now has a chance, there's a goal. 3-1. Very delayed start to both sides of the teams, but yeah. Panda saying take the BP, take the back pass. Diosa again not moving, I don't know what's going on there.
Should call for a P, yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely, yeah, he's back now. It's weird, it's really, really weird.
Maybe discussing
chances and Panda and
tactics.
Maxi now actually playing very, very higher.
Diosa's
It just looks like a very weird performance.
it looks very unorganized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It will be pretty fatal for Crazy Gang if they continue to play like this. They are now 2 goals behind. Ninja seems to be lagging. Afin has joined, so gonna be a pretty good reinforcement for Crazy Gang. From the offensive point of view, tries to get combination play with
Close. No.
Diosa intercepted by Cyborg. Recycles the play towards Kim. Gonna play the physical battle with Cyborg and take the back pass. Any chance? Can't get that.
Good try.
Oh! Okay, squeezes the ball in. Panda
Instinctive.
reduces the deficit to 1. They're just one goal shy of an equalizer to bring the game to overtime. Maxi now 2v1. Diosa is gonna try to delay the ball. Very experienced play there. Get his entire team back. Well played from Diosa. Oh, that's dangerous! Nice. Barely saved that shot. It's a good save from Diosa, but made it a lot more difficult than it's supposed to be. Sometimes as goalkeepers gotta decide when you should be using the soft kicks and when you should be using the hard kicks. For that instance, he's probably better off going for the hard ones. Ninja should have opted for a shot in the near post, but decided to cross there. I think it was the best decision made by the vice captain. It's a good idea there to have a 2-man unit to try to win a spam battle against Ninja in one instance. Maxi measures a pass, but just off target.
Nice Panda.
Maxi misses the shot. Gyoza recycles possession, moves it down to the bottom. Captain Kin takes over. A temporary 3v3. Kin dump in the corner. They have 3.5 minutes to salvage something. Maxi. Kin takes too long to turn. Maxi does go for a back pass. And you see the momentum starting to swing in Crazy Gang's way. Ninjarua trying to go for the rocket sideboard, but misses that the important pass. There may be a chance here, Maxi. Oh, that's a horrible cross. There was a chance there. You see Panda's frustration pretty evident from that missed chance. That was a 3v1 that has to be converted. Gyoza.
So Maxi also normal ping that.
And just back to a 2v1 instantly. It's dangerous. Cyborg lacking that composure there. Well, you can't blame him for being so rusty after despairing for so long. Rata. Down by 2. And yet again, Rata has an open goal too. Oh, he just goes for the near post. I thought he'd be safe. It's 4-2 now.
You need to stop letting those 2v1s happening.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Muffin coming on is a good change because Maxi is, I think, struggling on ping.
Yeah, exactly. At least 2 chances from the half so far should have been converted.
Yeah. I think the defensive unit of Gyoza and Ki needs to be more alert.
And you can see why Gyoza is frustrated because this kind of issue hard. Oh my goodness, that's not a
good play.
It's a bad mistake. Then Gyoza's just hanging behind that goal. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, he's making a valid point because Crazy Gang didn't have this kind of defensive issues during their regular season, so I don't know why it's suddenly turning surfacing in the playoffs. Kin again. It just looks like they are very, very rusty. Gets past Cyborg. Muffin attempts a rocket. They need to be more proactive now. They have less than 2 minutes.
Need at least 2 more goals to get into overtime.
Not sure if it's because of the playoff nerves, but it's a best of 3. They technically don't really have to feel that nervous yet. They still have a set to come back from, but if they play with this similar style, it's not going to be looking good for them at all. It's a scary back pass from Muffin. Just Crazy Gang struggling to get out of their halves now. And Kin not making the right decisions. It just shows how pivotal Kin's role is because that's horrible. That's not a good pass from Kin again. If it's just if the captain, I think, a player of Roy Kin some importance to the team. If he plays bad, the whole team's not gonna play well. 5-2. So far, again, coming mostly from mistakes. Crazy Gang sees themselves down 5-2.
He's just struggling.
Academy seems very comfortable.
Yeah, Kin is just struggling to clear the ball away a lot of the time, so that's what caused a lot of goals to be conceded.
Yeah. The thing is, it's quite odd because in scrims and friendlies and even in regular season, he doesn't seem to be making so much of these mistakes. It just looks like he's not playing like how he usually does.
Yeah.
Nice move by Muffin. Gets it past Rata. There's a chance here.
No time.
Time's up. The first set goes to Royal Academy. So that's the first set to Royal Academy, a pretty convincing win, and it's odd because Crazy Gang actually initially have the first lead, but it just seemed to have collapsed mid-game, and they have one last chance now to make to redeem themselves. And now Kane has to make the decision. He has Zach, Muffin, Panda, Diosa, and Maxi at his disposal.
I think Muffin and Panda should start with Diosa and Keen or Zach.
Yeah, Diosa is definitely should be playing, but the thing is, it probably seems like Keen is not very confident at the moment.
Yeah, but I think he's starting himself.
Yeah, but this is quite a shake-up in the lineup with Keen and Diosa still staying, but Muffin and Zach with two very, very different players compared to Maxi and Pandas in terms of playstyle. And yeah, so Crazy Gang now is gonna try to make up for that for the horrible first set performance.
I think with losing the first set is that the morale will always be quite low, and I think after those mistakes also, so they need to have some confidence in themselves.
Yep. The thing is now Zach seems to be playing more of those cherry picking role just to absorb any mistakes that Royal Academy is gonna make. And Muffin is now playing a more defensive role, which is something you don't see very often because Muffin is more of those attacking, offensive-minded players.
Yep.
So you're gonna be worried if a player like Muffin will be able to hold up the defense well, because what I can say is it's very, very different. The mindset to defend and to attack is completely two different
things.
I was gonna say two different, two sides of a spectrum in terms of mentality.
Yeah.
And Rata gets a good shot off that nicely spotted by Diosa. Now to Ninja. Ninja also just backing away from the challenge now, and well, it seems to be looking decent for Crazy Gang. Well, Royal Academy just doing their best. That's the first goal, and the substitutions have paid off. First goal is a very nicely worked goal from Crazy Gang. And once again putting Royal Academy under pressure. But again, you can see the instant response from Royal Academy, just instantly going on the offense. And Diosa is going to keep the ball in the corner. And now it's Rata's turn to start losing some control over the ball.
Now Muffin is playing forward, not Zach.
And one thing Kane is actually doing that he might not realize is that he's in contending for those 50-50 challenges. He's somehow just forcing the ball to go towards the middle, towards the center of towards the box there, which is something that you wouldn't want from your DM because the sides are usually the safer options there. Muffin and Zach trying to work out a combination, but I think they are just too far apart to make anything happen. Cyborg, too far. It just seems like Cyborg is facing a bit of lag issues. Keen. Muffin can't find Zach in time. It's a very good screen from the Royal Academy player. Keen. Zach tries to get the shot off the bounce. Oh, it's a chance here.
Oh.
Well worked. Again, this looks like a more solid performance from Crazy Gang now. Rata.
Muffin and Zach already combining for 2 goals.
Keen. Yeah, so it's just the combination of Muffin and Zach working wonders for them. And this would obviously also bring some confidence to Maxi and Panda. Well, I wouldn't think Panda has played bad, but I think just Maxi in general seems to be have completely lost his touch from the regular season in the first half, in the first set especially. Muffin going for the risky ball there, I don't know what he was thinking. And Cyborg.
Rata.
Again, and well, you can see Crazy Gang's defensive mishaps still looking still a problem for them. There seems to be a lot of miscommunication between the team members, and Muffin just knocks the ball back to the corner for don't know what reason. He could just easily clear the ball. He's just giving his teammates so much more pressure from doing that.
I think Royal Academy are voice calling, which is probably why most of their passes are.
Am I to bring the ball back to the corner? Oh, good move, but wait, it's like a premature cross from Muffin. It's waited a bit longer. He could have gotten Kin. There's to Zach. Zach actually putting quite a bit of weight there. I think he's put in 2 goals already for Crazy Gang. Muffin. Dangerous here. Dudes are also playing a pretty high line. Muffin now. Nice back pass for Zach, but Kin's back pass not good enough. Muffin opting for a short passing play with his teammates, but sometimes just seems like a pass way too many. They're just overcomplicating things. Rata now gets the better of Keen. Once again, he's just finding those pockets of spaces to squeeze the cross through. Cyborg's going to find a way to pass back to Ninja, but opts to go for the lift. Rata. Well, it does look kind of like a shaky defense from Crazy Gang. They have done relatively well to keep Royal Academy at bay for the past 3 minutes or so. Ninja. Back to Rata. And of course, Royal Academy dominating possession here.
Just need to bust up the last few seconds.
Yep. Of course, you would actually expect Royal Academy to be dominating, seeing how they performed in the regular season. But as you said, they are without in the absence of players like Softy. I think, if I'm not wrong, is their top scorer of the season. Yeah, that's the first half of the second set, which seems to be in Crazy Gang's going to Crazy Gang, because seeing how they have played so far, if Crazy Gang can keep up with this momentum and play the same way as they did, I can't see any way back for Royal Academy, at least in the second half. You all know how much an impact switching sides could do to both teams, because some players are just happen to be better playing from left to right as compared to right to left, and vice versa. And as Lollipop suggested, sometime in the mid-season review, that it will be interesting to see the statistics for the teams that have a higher win rate from playing the blue side versus those that have been playing from the red side. So just gonna wait for a little while for Dilso to get back. And Rata has left, probably just to connect again.
I think for Crazy Gang, it'll be good if they're on VC, I think, because a lot of their passes are going haywire.
Right. So, well, I mean, they have found success because just because Muffin and Zach were able to be clinical in their passing in the final stages. But the problem is you can see Muffin in a lot of scenarios just trying to overcomplicate the play a little, just passing it back to the team side or team's corner when they can just easily clear the ball and then get the team to get the entire team to reorganize.
Who is AEW?
It's a good question. I'm just gonna let it go. Right, second half. So no changes from both sides. Or it doesn't seem like Royal Academy has much to change to because they only have 4 players present today. And of course we have first seen first right away 13 seconds and we have the first goal.
Once again, another back pass on Key.
Right, and the thing is sometimes the players are committing too far out ahead and sometimes expecting this, just putting a little bit too much pressure on the player on the ball to deliver, because in those scenarios just one mistake there just gonna convert to an instant 2v1 on the opposite end. Cyborg just both nudging the ball in the corner. Well, both of them is gonna be happy to just keep,
Someone to
especially
come in.
Crazy Gang, they'll be happy to keep the ball there to just burn off a little bit more time. They're still in the lead 2-1.
I think they should try to aim for another goal though, just to be more assured.
Yep, just realised I have the scoreboard wrong. That should be right now. Danger here. Cyborg didn't go for the cross, goes straight for the shot there. We have lots of time for Royal Academy to pick up the pace and come back. But of course, there will be no drama if there's no third set here, right? Looking at how inconsistent teams could be over the course of the regular season, I wouldn't be surprised if you could maybe even see a third set final a golden goal in third set. Nothing putting on the pressure. Keen fires straight back to the corner, and there's a chance here. Keen with the important kick back to the corner there. Now Dioza can hold the ball there, allowing his team to regroup. Cyborg now trying to put a little bit of physical presence there. Just box going straight to Dioza. Dioza just waited a little bit longer to get a pass through the middle. High risk, high reward, but nothing. Oh, there's a mistake there from Namhai too. 3-1.
I think that Crazy Gang can just bust the rest of the game, hopefully.
They could at the start of of this second half, but knowing the team's mentality, I don't think they're gonna bust anytime soon. All they need now is confidence actually. If they could put in more goals to get more morale for the rest of the teams, I think Kim will have the flexibility to locate his team in the final set.
Yep.
And of course we have seen Kim rotate his teams multiple times throughout the season. Good interception by Ninja, almost be an own goal, but the fact that it didn't result in an own goal is just means this is a good save there. It's a bad combination between bad read by Zach. He mistimed his X there. Muffin now. Oh, that's a really good clearance. Namhaitu again. Now just being the next player to try to overcomplicate things a little. Try to be a little bit too clever and make a lot of risky plays there. Dioza down to Muffin. Soft passes back to Dioza, but the problem is after that pass, it's not giving he's not giving Dioza a good passing back pass option there. So he's just left on his own to try to find a really good pass there, which sometimes we even call it a irresponsible back pass. Back to Zach. It's a horrible pass from Muffin. 2.5 minutes. Keen happy to push the back to the corner. Keen. Yeah, Keen. Rata again in the corner, defending really well. And all players from Royal Academy pushing up high. And the good side is that you're gonna have a lot more possession and a lot more attacking threat with more players up the field. But the problem is one simple mistake from the goalkeeper or anyone in the defense line, you're just gonna have a lot of problems in defending. Muffin now has stopped moving. They're gonna probably call for a pause here.
Not.
No one's calling P.
I think because they're busy defending.
Yeah, he's back now finally.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone is Crazy Gang is just looking odd, and no one on the team. It's not only the captain's not the only one that can call for a P. I'm not gonna be the one babysitting them to call for P's and all that. But in the meantime, both sides seem to have recovered. Or we can probably
just
give them
pushing Dioza in the way.
Exactly. Zach is now just trying to cover up the remaining angle. One good thing about one of the downsides of what Cyborg is actually doing is that if the opposing team kind of gets defended properly and gets on the counter attack, Royal Academy is just going to be a man down on the counter. Rata misses the X again, and this time it seems to be Royal Academy being the one who's looking a little bit off sync. It's a big miss from Rata. And Keen, important interception. Muffin.
Good try.
Back pass to Keen, and back to the corner again. 15 seconds left, it should be the game to Crazy Gang.
You just need to leave it in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Or you wouldn't know because we have seen how Violent Kingdom has come back with just within a span of like 30 seconds against Royal Academy themselves.
It's not even 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good pause there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the final set here. So far, none of the sets have gone to overtime. Let's see what's gonna happen in this final set here. It's gonna take a while to update the set score, sorry. So as you can see on the right side of the screen, the best of 3 series, both of them are now tied at 1-1. So this final set is gonna be the decisive one. Same lineup for Crazy Gang. Yup. Well, I guess it's one way of Kane promising his players that if they want game time, they have to play with their strongest lineup. So right now, Kane has the most confidence in the current one, and he's probably gonna play the same. And maybe if they have a good lead by the end of the first half, then we could see Maxi and Panda coming back again. Yep, final set. Now. Okay, I expect actually both teams to have at least some form of nerve here. Oh, Cyborg just like that probably.
The X. No, I think he missed
the
X.
He did say he was in India and not having not getting a stable internet, but well, there's nothing much you can do for them.
Yeah, he's still doing decently well though for his ping.
Exactly. Well, he is playing at 50 ping, which is a lot better than the usual 100 that he goes by. Oh, he's playing at 104 now, so he just spiked up now.
But I don't think India they get 50 ping. I think.
Yeah.
Usually it's about 70, 80 plus.
Oh, it depends. Some parts I know some players. If you remember, Cockroach, the Indian player, he's usually getting just 30 something ping from India. I don't know which part of India he was playing from.
It's my alarm.
Yeah, and also another Indian player, TCKZ. I think he was playing for Joseon in AHL D2. He's getting just 34 or 35 ping if I don't remember. So it really depends.
AHL S2 you mean? Not D2.
Alright, S2. I just keep getting these two confused.
Yeah.
You're right. Muffin. Again, I feel like he just stole the ball from Kim there on the instance. Muffin, just lacking a bit of communication with his teammate. Kim, Muffin. Ninja now.
Yeah.
Cyborg. Muffin now. 1-on-1 against Ninja. Deusa. Oh, that was the first goal.
He not
no one actually
Rata.
defending. It's just like a usual 3-def problem there because
yeah. Keen was not properly marking Rata at the far post.
Rata. Gyoza slightly off position. And now in this final set we have Pro Academy taking the first blood. Cyborg. Just loses that physical battle against Zach. Crazy Gang has to be a little bit more offensive minded now. They are goal behind. It's a good combination between Rata and Ninja. Cyborg doing his job then. Muffin has to be back to defend now. I don't know why he's still staying up to try to cherry pick because look at Cyborg and Deusa.
Risky pass.
Basically what Cyborg is trying to do is just to disable Deusa's significance from the GK's point of view. And if you don't have enough players, you can sometimes easily get overloaded from.
User needs to be faster. I think user a lot in this game has delayed a lot of the passes.
Yeah, he is one of those players, to find the right time to make a good pass. Pretty much like what Tamakin is It's like, oh, there's a chance! Oh, good try. Muffin almost finds Zach at the end. Yeah, I was saying pretty much like how Tamakin played for Gamba Osaka. He's not those kind of fast-paced players for Gamba Osaka, but often when he slows the play down and measures a good pass, Gamba Osaka always have a good chance going forward.
Oh,
Ninja Roy is lagged out, but he's back now. 2.5 minutes in the first half. Oh, dangerous back shot from Cyborg. Muffin again.
Oh.
For one thing, you can see what Muffin is trying to do there, but I think it really does come down to experience, because some kinds of play works with a certain type of team while the others don't. So I know Muffin wants to get those short passing plays going on with his teammates, but if he has noticed that none of his attempts to get those kind of passing plays to happen has actually paid off. So I don't know why he's constantly trying to make that happen. It's like trying to force a play.
Just needs to take it slow.
Yeah, just make simple plays, just simplify things for your teammates and not make it difficult for them. Dilza definitely looks uncomfortable with how Muffin's playing. Rata now gets a shot there.
Yeah,
Muffin
should have done better there.
2 goals down is not looking good for Crazy Gang at all. In Royal Academy, looking comfortable in the first half.
Another far post goal, I guess you can say, that Crazy Gang conceded. The marking is not very good.
I realize both problems it's just because the defense just has been pretty leaky.
Yeah.
You expect more players to be behind, even if they are defending, trying to get back into the game. There's a chance here, maybe. Muffin again.
Oh,
he did pretty well for he did pretty well for in the second set, but this last set is not doing really well. It's a good shot from Ninja again.
I think
Muffin's position. This is sometimes infuriating from the defensive point of view.
Yep. I think it now would be the good time to bring on like Panda or Maxi.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, 2 goals is still salvageable if the team defends properly and attacks properly. But Muffin, in my opinion, just hasn't been doing well.
Could be 3.
Yeah, 3.
It is.
Crazy Gang now staring down the brink of elimination here.
Royal Academy don't even need to attack now. Just
exactly.
Yeah. It's just you defend solidly. Yeah. I'm gonna head to the toilet right now. Quick break.
Right. So now there is a substitution. Zach out for Panda actually. We're just gonna wait for everyone to get back. Muffin seems to be I'm just gonna restart the game now actually. Yeah, it's back now. Final set. And Crazy Gang has a very steep mountain to climb. 3 goals. Well, you know how fast a game can change in especially from a D2 point of view, a Division 2 point of view. Cyborg going for the back pass there. I think he's going for a draw, but didn't get red there. Namhai 2 just gonna burn off a little bit of time, pushing it to the wall. A chance here maybe. Panda. Back down to Dilza. Muffin now.
Muffin is...
Misses that. Muffin is gone again.
I think, yeah, Rata, exactly. Oh,
Rata gets the better of Panda there. Diosa thought about coming out but didn't.
It's like, oh, Panda has come on. What's that?
Panda now. Keen. Back to Muffin. 5.5 minutes more. They need 3 goals. Good lift by Muffin, but nothing happens from that. Sometimes it's not a good idea to go alone, especially when you have at least 2 defenders on the opposing side. Maybe a chance here. Panda with a bad pass should be going for the harder, one with a higher power. Ninja shooting off.
Someone has a team ever come back from 3 goals in AHL?
Good try. Oh, Panda doesn't get the all important shot there. He now gonna try to force it again. Muffin back to Diosa. Yeah, definitely just looking at like Crazy Gangs putting in a lot more initiative now. Dangerous again. Muffin now 1-on-1 with Nam Hai 2, goes for near post.
Did the team ever come back from 3 goals behind in the AHL?
I haven't seen any of that happening, but we never know.
Yeah.
Muffin again with the back pass. Another chance here. Keen has to win this 50-50, doesn't, and there's again another goal 4-0. It has to be over.
Maxi. Okay.
Yeah, but just in my opinion, just feels like Muffin hasn't been performing up to standard, because I mean, well, he hasn't made a lot of mistakes, but the way he's playing just shows a big lack of understanding of his team style. So
Keen asking Muffin to drop.
Yeah, deeper. So he's just asking Maxi to play as a forward here.
Could be
maybe another chance at Panda as well. This is just setting up for a pretty good matchup also for the finals, because 5-0. Because we have seen a pretty dynamic game between. Oops. Yeah, just call for a play. We're gonna wait for the corner. Gonna corner right. Yeah. I was gonna say, but yeah, the regular season between Royal Academy and Red Drum has been pretty dynamic, because we have the first game going to Red Drum's way with a 6-0 victory against Royal Academy, and Royal Academy taking a revenge in a 4-0 win on their return game. So well, it seems very, very unlikely that Crazy Gang is going to be able to recover 5 goals in the span of 3 minutes, but we'll see if it happens.
If they somehow score 5 goals, it will be probably the most historic moment in AHL history. I think they can just aim for getting a few consolations.
getting worse for.
Just need to restore some pride.
And you might even see a mercy rule coming into effect in these playoffs for the first time.
What's the mercy rule number of goals
The
again?
mercy rule states that if a game in any at any point of time reaches a goal difference of 9, it will just be a forfeit for. So just an instant win for the side with the.
But there's
winning
there's
team.
another goal for Crazy Gang.
Yep, consolation 6-1.
Maxi.
And another 2. Wow.
You keep a brace. If they score at this rate, they will actually score 6. They just need to keep scoring at this rate. Just as you were talking about the mercy rule.
Well, you won't know actually. Maxi can't get a pass there. Kane.
Oh.
Maybe. Nope.
Cyborg is really high.
Well, you can say Royal Academy just playing very very relaxed now, knowing that they have still a pretty good lead.
At least Maxi
but you
can
don't see any intention of from Crazy Gang to give up. Oh, Maxi almost got his hat trick there.
Oh. Scoring a hat trick but still losing will be very tough.
Yeah, there we go. 7-2.
Hat trick for Sion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it a poker? I don't know.
Rota.
Could be another.
1-1.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
Oh no, it's
just
7-2.
very disorganized there. Yeah, it's well, it's, you can say it's quite of a heartbreak for Crazy Gang, seeing that they made a quite incredible comeback from the bottom of the table to reach the 4th position, but ultimately just an inconsistent performance for Crazy Gang in the playoffs just cost them their promotion to Division 1.
Almost feels like last season in the grand finals. We had Gentleman winning the second set after.
Yeah, well, but you could say that I don't know what the pass was for Maxi, but the difference is that Gentleman and Prison FC have both been consistent in their performance in the regular season, unlike what we are seeing here with Crazy Gang. Because Crazy Gang, we have seen an impressive resurgence in the second half of the season to see them qualify for the top 4 for the promotional playoffs. And now it just seems that the journey is coming to an end.
Hope Maxi gets his hat trick in the last 10 seconds. Alright.
Right, so game ends here with Royal Academy winning 7-2 and winning moving on to the playoff finals between Red Drum and Royal Academy. So congratulations to Royal Academy, but at the same time Crazy Gang has have a pretty good season to look back to, having scored impressive victories against the likes of Red Drum, likes of Royal Academy as well. I think the only team they have not beaten before officially is Violent Kingdom, surprisingly, and Gamba Osaka.
Yep.
And right, so this is gonna be the end of the stream. I think next week is gonna be a lot more interesting because we're gonna have more commentators coming on. Yep.